Hello everyone, welcome to our first virtual lesson here at the Annunciation Cathedral during this time. And I want to give a special shout out first of all to our cameraman, Father Paul Kaplanis, who's behind the camera, and he's going to be, there you go, he's going to be giving us some help behind the camera. But we want to have something for you to see at home about this wonderful feast day that we are going to celebrate on Sunday. That feast day is known as the Feast of the Veneration of the Holy Cross. And the Holy Cross is one of those cool symbols that we have in the church that even, we have stuff that we wear with it. The cross is something that has been part of our lives from the beginning. When we're baptized or chrismated, the first thing that we're given is a cross, something that protects us. And today, I want to talk a little bit about the feast day itself, but we want to learn a little bit about the Holy Cross itself, because on the website here, you're going to be able to find things to learn about the feast, but I want to talk to you a little bit about the Holy Cross itself. So, one question a lot of people a lot of times ask is, how big was the Holy Cross? Well, this is going to be a tough one, but it was pretty long. It was 15 feet long. So, Father Paul, if you can hold that for me, I'm going to go out 15 feet to give you the idea of the length. 13, 14, 15. That's 15 feet. That was the length of the Holy Cross. The width of it was 8 feet. So 8 feet gives us a different number here. 8 feet puts us at right here. So that's why I have my handy dandy tape measure there. We learned this from St. John Chrysostom that talks to us about how he saw it in real life. We have to understand that during his time in the 4th century, he was able to see the Holy Cross. And in the early part of the church, the Holy Cross, 15 feet long and 8 feet wide, made sense because it had to fit into the rocks in which it was placed in. And another really interesting thing about the cross is that almost all crosses that were made during this time were in the shape of the letter T, not the lowercase t, but rather a capital T. The reason for that was it was a lot easier to construct the cross, to make it put some nails at the top. But for the cross of Christ, there was an extra piece added to it because if we remember from Scripture, Pontius Pilate added a charge on top. It says, "This is the King of the Jews," written in letters of Greek, Hebrew, and Latin. So we were out here in the courtyard and we see this wonderful kind of background and whatnot. So I took the time with Father Paul, mostly me, but that's why I'm taking the credit only because it's really badly drawn, to give you an idea of what the Holy Cross really looked like. So if we can turn around here, Father Paul. And I didn't have all one color chalk, actually. I had multiple colors. So, that's what happens when you're at home and you don't have everything. But here we see the Holy Cross in its size. And this is the length of it, and here's the width. And if you actually lay down on it, you'll be able to fit your arms and easily fit your body onto this thing. I added a blue piece to the top, which was the piece that Pontius Pilate added to be able to have the charge of Jesus on there. And the other interesting thing was, people ask, what was the width of the Holy Cross? And this one's going to be tough, but the width of the Holy Cross, they talked about being about this thick. So if you hold up your hand, and you make like a letter L with your hand, like this, well, see, that was the thickness of how thick the Holy Cross was. Those of you who have wood decks in the back of your house, the posts of your wood deck are probably about that thick. So go outside, even though you can't really go too far away from your houses, you can at least go outside like we are here in the courtyard and try to get that thing. So the Holy Cross has always been a symbol for us, and though we're on the 3rd Sunday of Great Lent, the Holy Cross gives us that opportunity to be, as a sign for us, to have a symbol for victory. And even though we're in this time where we're staying in our homes because we are quarantined and we are trying to keep everyone safe, we can still think of the Holy Cross as a way for us to have the opportunity to experience God. Because it was through the cross that we're able to make it to heaven. Had Christ not died there, then we would not be able to re-enter paradise. The cross for us is a symbol of victory, and it will still be a symbol of victory once this coronavirus is over with. We will look to the cross, and we look forward to joining you guys as much as possible through these small little videos so that you can have an opportunity to learn a little bit while you're away. Know that Father Paul and I are praying for you, His Eminence is praying for you, and we look forward to being able to celebrate the day when we can all be together as one Cathedral Parish family celebrating the services. God bless you, and we look forward to seeing you.